Hi, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday. Happy February 2nd and happy Groundhog's Day. So yesterday I told you a little bit about Groundhog's Day. Now I forgot to bring my books. They are at school, but on Zoom today, I'm going to tell you a little story about the groundhog. I'm going to share with you. We're actually going to watch the footage from Pennsylvania where the real groundhog, Puxatatawny Phil, lives. So there's a real groundhog that they watch every year. And on February 2nd, a big, huge crowd gathers in Pennsylvania and they wait for the groundhog to come out. So the groundhogs, you know, they hibernate. So they're living underneath the ground in the hole in the ground. They burrow. Okay. But on February the 2nd, they watch Puxatatawny Phil come out of his hole, and there's a huge crowd of people there watching. He looks around. If he sees his shadow, see right here, you know when you're standing and the sun is out and you can see your shadow, it kind of looks like you, the outline of you. If he sees his shadow like this, guess what? It kind of scares him. He goes, oh, you know, he sees his shadow and he crawls back in the hole and he stays there for 6 more weeks. So that's February into March. And he says, I'm not coming out. I'm staying underground until spring. So they say if he sees his shadow, he crawls back in the hole and there's 6 more weeks of winter. But if he comes out on February 2nd and he doesn't see his shadow, he looks around and the shadow's not there, he pops out of his hole and he plays all day and he says, woohoo, winter's gone. Bye-bye, winter. And we have an early spring. Now, spring doesn't officially happen in February. It happens in March, in late March. But do you guys think that Puxatatawny Phil, that the groundhog, will see his shadow on February 2nd? Do you think he will, or do you not think so? Okay, well, we will see. So it happens very early at 6:30 in the morning, but that's Eastern time, I believe. So 5:30, 5:30, 4:30, 3:30 in the morning here. Well, I'm not going to be watching it at 3:30 in the morning. I'll go on YouTube. Okay, I'll go on YouTube and I'll find out if the groundhog saw his shadow. So I'll be telling you on Zoom class on Tuesday, okay? And we'll even watch a little bit of it. We won't watch the whole thing because it's pretty long. Okay, so happy Groundhog's Day. Now, this is actually a math lesson. So what I want you to do today, we're just going to take a break from 100 Day stuff today. And in your yellow folder, I bet you're going to say, I'm going to say go math, not today. When you open it up, on the side pocket is where I put your calendars, okay? Remember we did a calendar for January? We're going to do a calendar for February, and it's a cute one because it's got a groundhog on here. Now the sun is shining. I bet the groundhog is going to see his shadow. Maybe he'll crawl back in that hole and stay for 6 more weeks of winter. But maybe not. Okay, and then you see a mailbox here, and on the mailbox you see somebody's trying to mail something that looks like Valentine's. Okay, and oh, I was wondering what it said on there. It says Mr. Groundhog. This is Mr. Groundhog's mailbox. Maybe he's going to come out just in time to see if he got any Valentines, right? So we're going to do the calendar today. You guys did such a good job last month. I remember thinking, will they really be able to do all their numbers all the way to 30? Last month it was 31, and you did it. And everyone did such a good job. So we're going to do it again today. I do want to warn you, last time I did see some backwards numbers. I want you to fix, this is a nice calendar. You can keep it up by your workspace all month. You can keep track if you want. You can check off the days. Okay, we can circle some days where there's some fun stuff going on, holidays. So you can keep it. So you want to do a nice job. You don't want your numbers to be backwards, all right? So I will hold mine up. For now, I'm going to lay it down because I like to write flat on my desk, and I'm going to move my camera down and I will tilt it a little bit like this so you can watch me work, but also I will be holding up the paper, so I know that's not the best. I know some teachers have figured out way better ways than this, but I think it still works this way. We've got here. Now the important part is knowing where to start. Okay, just because the box starts here, we can't start here because February 1st was not on Sunday, right? Okay, Sunday was a weekend. Yesterday on Monday is when we put the number 1 here. The boxes are a little bit smaller than they were last time, so I'm going to start with the number 1 right here on Monday. Now, last month in January, there were 31 days in January. February is kind of a special month. There's only 28 days. So January has 31. Here, I have to sing my little song or else I won't remember. It goes, 30 days has September, April, June, and November. All of the rest have 31, except February. It has 28 days, and then every 4th year is leap year, and there's 29 days. So we won't worry about that this year, okay? We're going to just write. So I've got 1, 2, 3. Here, I'm going to take my time on my first. Okay, straight line down. We'll make a 1. Writing numbers is so much fun. 2, around, down, and back. Watch what you do as you make the number 2. 3, around and around. What can it be? This is known as number 3. 4, halfway down, then turn right, a straight line through, and the 4's in sight. 5, a hat, a back, and curve around. The number 5 is what we found. 6, down and around with a big fat tummy. Number 6, you are so funny. Now, when you're done with the top row, you go down to the second row. So we go from left to right, just like when you write a sentence. You don't jump down to the bottom box here. Okay, so 7, straight line on top, slant line down. Number 7 is in town. 8, we start with an S, don't we? Start with an S, but do not stop. Close up the bottom and close up the top. 9, circle on the top, add a straight line. This is known as number 9. 10, start with a 1, add a 0, then we have made the number 10. Now, in December, before we went on Christmas break, we introduced all the teen numbers. Now, we're going to be going back to the teen numbers very soon, but I wanted to do that just so that when we're doing calendars and doing other work, you guys know what the teen numbers are. So after 10 comes 11, which is 10 and 1 more. Okay, 12 is 10 and 2 more. 13 is 10 and 3 more. So let me show you how I did that. 10 is 1, 0. 11 is 1, 1. 12 is 1, 2. 13 is 1, 3. Do you see the pattern? 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. All the teen numbers are going to start with a 1 because that 1 means 10. 10 and 1 more. 10 and 2 more. 10 and 3 more. 14 is 10 and 4 more. 15 is 10 and 5 more. So it's like writing your numbers over again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you've got the teen in the front, the 10. So 16, 1, 6. 17, 1, 7. 18, 1, 8. 19, 1, 9. But when we get to 20, the pattern changes. We don't say 1, 10. 20 is 2 bundles of 10 and 0 extra straws, okay? If we were doing straws, we'd have, look, 10 and 10 is 20. We don't have any more. 2 and a 0. Now 21 is 2 bundles of 10 and 1 more. I think when we did this last time, I got the straws out. I could do that. Give me a second. I have to take the rubber band off of my 100 bundle. That's the fastest way to do it, I think. Okay. All right. I think this might help a little bit. Okay. 10 and 10 is 20, and 1 more is 21. And that's how we write it. 10 and 10 is 20, and 2 more is 22. 22. I'm going to do a few more like this. 23. 2 and 3. 24. See, we've got our 2 bundles of 10 and 4 more. Let me go back to writing. 21, 22. I know this is easy for some of you, but there were quite a few kids who did not watch those teen number videos, and we stopped at 20 anyway. So 25. I'm going to show you the pattern. But once we got to 20, we went 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Now the pattern, every number starts with 2. We're counting in the 20s. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We're going to be done pretty soon. 26, 27, and then down here we're going to go, remember how we're going left to right? Our last number is 28. We don't do 29 or 30 for February because February is a short month. Now, isn't that nice? So I started on 1, and if you don't end up on Sunday, then you might have a problem. It might mean that you skipped a number. So if you should start out on Monday, and when you end up, you should be on Sunday. If you're not, then maybe you skipped a number, so you might want to go back and check it and see. And you can ask Mommy and Daddy for some help, because if we were doing this in the classroom, we would help you. I would leave the sample up, and some kids could do it by themselves, and some would have to trace. Now, I'm going to color this later. It's going to be super fun to color. I'm excited. But right now, there's so much going on, isn't there, in February? I'm going to circle my number 1. I might do that with a color, maybe, we'll see. Because, sorry, I just lost my train of thought. Oops. Oh, our 100th day. Yeah, our 100th day. And Tuesday is Groundhog's Day. Maybe I could put like a square around it like that. I'll do that with a crayon. And on the 14th, that's Valentine's Day. I would love to put a heart around that. That might be a little harder to do. And then on the 22nd, this is officially President's Day. I'm a little nervous to circle that because we actually have 2 days of no school. We are off the 12th, I'm going to underline it, and the 15th. We have the 12th and the 15th off. They kind of celebrate both presidents together. We're not off the 22nd. Boy, I hope I have that right. I'm pretty sure that's when we're off. We have our 4-day weekend here. If not, I promise I'll let you know. Sorry, I don't want to get people confused. You'll be hearing from the school too, and from me. All right, so let's just do that. And I'm pretty sure that this is President's Day, but I'm going to look on the calendar and just make sure. And then it would be kind of fun to put a red, white, and blue around that, right? So now the other thing, what I want to do is I'm going to color this. If you do want to color the boxes in a pattern, make it look like Valentine's Day for February, you could do pink and red, pink, red, but you don't have to color the boxes if you don't want to. I think I'm not going to this time. I'm just going to leave them the way they are, but I'll circle some of these special days, and I'm going to color this. This is going to be fun. And I'm going to stop for now because it's kind of a long video today. So have fun doing your calendar, and I can't wait to see you take a picture and put it on your Seesaw page. I'll see that today. Bye.